Hey Libra-Scorpios, welcome into your Cancer season forecast here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new to the channel, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back, my loves. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad free. I love you all so very much, and I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and bonus readings, you can join at the link in the description box below. Okay, Libra Scorpio, for this message, this could be you, this could be someone connected to you. Take it only again as it resonates. But the devil is on somebody's back or on someone's ass, okay? Quickly coming up, pulling up, rolling up on somebody, okay? The reason why, from what I sensed in my meditation, was it is a bit of a karmic return for someone manipulating or creating distortion through some sort of information, words, conversation that was had, or multiple conversations, or spreading false information, or spreading I almost want to say kind of like telling somebody's business, running their mouth. Not to be childish, but being all up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. But that's kind of the point. They don't know the flavor. So the distortion or some sort of manipulation that has happened because of that is about to be a tower for somebody. And it felt like somebody's losing their credibility. It's information centered, okay? So this person could have one point been looked at as a good source of information. Now they no longer are useful to the devil. Oh, this is someone who had a deal, a bond. Uh-oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah. So devil energy is coming to collect, and somebody does not have what they said they were going to have, did not do what they said they were going to do. Which, of course, those devil energies always know that that's going to be the case. So now somebody has to pay up or has to balance the energy. Okay? Somebody knows it's coming to. It's like somebody knows something's coming for them, or an ending is coming for them, or some sort of tower moment is about to happen. They can sense it, but they can't stop it. Four Cups. That feels like the distorted energy. This could have had to do with like a relationship. Maybe somebody went to someone for relationship advice and they gave them the wrong advice, or someone purposefully misguided someone, misinformed someone about who someone was or what was really going on. It almost feels like gossip is coming to bite somebody in the butt, for real. Somebody shouldn't have been running their mouth, but they were. You know what I just heard? I can't help it. Yeah. It's okay. Somebody feels like they can't help but run their mouth. But that in and of itself could be a devil kind of an energy. Somebody can't resist being a negative influence in something, or resist, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like giving your 2 cents, or like always trying to play devil's advocate. Why are you advocating for the devil? That's an interesting thing. Like, for people who are like, well, I'm just doing that. Oh, okay. Interesting choice to make. Not judging it, just interesting choice to make. So whoever likes to play that role, whoever likes to advocate for that kind of distorted illusionary energy, Whoever likes to be that influence, maybe that's what was feeding someone's ego. But it's, again, I keep hearing information. It's centered around information. So this could be simply somebody saying they know about something when they really don't. This could be somebody making up things to seem as if they have information and they don't. It feels like though it was targeted at a particular cup of someone's. Yeah, creating or manipulating a situation to get someone to view or perceive something as negative when it was really positive for them. Someone is the devil's advocate. They advocate for that kind of distorted energy and those kind of illusions, or they're in some sort of deal to do that. Yeah, somebody mightn't even know that they've made a deal with a dark, I hate saying dark entity because darkness is not negative. I'll say distorted, thank you. Somebody might not know that they've made a deal with a distorted energy. So they could think that they're, you know, being reasonable or doing something for someone's own good or for the good of others, when it comes from a very extremely distorted space and the information that they put out is distorted. It is, do I want to say that? It is revealing a truth though. Yeah. This distortion that someone created did cause a delay. What's the delay with the Knight of Pentacles? Death. And the Queen of Wands. It's like somebody had to hold up something long enough for maybe death to try to show up on a Queen of Wands' door. Or for an ending to try to happen. The Nine of Swords. But because it never did, somebody knows that that ending is about to show up for them. Yeah, this is a monitoring spirit. This is somebody who likes to monitor people. Likes to, like, get all up in people's business. You know, yeah, gossip. Somebody be in the gossip blog. They might run a gossip blog. They might, you know, I don't know. It's something about that. It's something about that. Now somebody's worried that all they said about what they said, I just heard because they're gonna find out. Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, that's exactly what it is. Somebody's no longer a reliable source of information because what they keep projecting out doesn't happen. And it feels targeted towards a Pacific. Somebody could be in Pacific time. Take that as that resonates. But a specific a specific person, it's like targeted, or specific people. Yes, something was supposed to end for a Queen of Wands on behalf of this person. But the Queen of Wands is in the Wheel of Fortune. Or something was supposed to slow somebody down. But the Queen of Wands is getting a Six of Wands. Clarify? Two of Wands. Yeah, this Queen of Wands is still able to do something. It's a Queen of Swords in reverse. And I hate to say, Queen of Swords is my Libra-Scorpio energy. So hopefully this is not you, Libra-Scorpio, about to go through a tower. Or wrapped up in some sort of gossip, or having some sort of gossip backfire on you. But hey, If it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't, okay? But yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Not really too fond or bothered with the truth. Absolutely obsessed with distorting energy. Because, yeah, this is like somebody who knows that people come to them for certain or specific information, and they have a lot of fun, like, I'm hearing taking creative liberties with the information, embellishing it. This would absolutely be a drama llama, okay? Creating drama just for the fun of it. If it ain't drama filled or dramatic, or this is somebody who watches a lot of drama, yeah, like, you know how like sometimes people be real in the know of all the like beefs people be having, and that's a whole market, child, especially here on YouTube. That's a whole market, reacting to beefs and sharing commentary and all of that, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like somebody's really into the allegedly, well, I heard and so and because of this post on social media, and then they said, it's like people like to recount other people's drama, like it has nothing to do with them, but they're obsessed with it. A lot of people are, child, but that's kind of the vibe for this Queen of Swords in reverse. Show me the Four of Cups. Somebody could be upset that I keep getting back to a relationship. So this is centered around people's relationships, or again, a particular one. Ace of Swords, I can't make it up. Chariot in reverse. The whole kind of motion or motive behind this is somebody's upset that they're not getting a cup, or they're not aligned with a cup. It's kind of like whoever they're focused on, or whoever they really are, like, I would say emotionally attached to, for a Queen of Swords to be in reverse in a watery energy. So we'll distort things based off how they feel or their own emotions. Like somebody, this Queen of Swords in reverse is emotionally attached to somebody, but it's like spinning all the narratives that make it seem like no option is good enough, and da-da-da-da-da. You know, I don't know, the child. Ace of Swords, I gotta be clarifying something. Take it as it resonates, okay? Let me know if it does in the comments. But Chariot in reverse, right? That like something is not in their destiny. Like it's not. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, but I've seen this happen. I've had it happen to me where, let's say there's a guy that I might be interested in, right? Or that might also be interested in me. But there's a mutual friend between us. And the guy might show interest or ask that mutual friend about me. I might ask the mutual friend about the guy, you know, whatever. And that mutual friend starts spilling out all the like things that are wrong with that man. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Oh, he has this issue. He has that problem. Da-da-da-da-da. Which could be true, could not be true. But it's like trying to cast a shadow on my perception of someone to avoid me and that someone, you know, meeting, coming together, whatever, hanging out, doing whatever, ciao. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know each other or connecting. We'll just say connecting. And it's sad and it's unfortunate, but that always typically stems from the fact that that mutual friend probably has feelings for that guy. So I typically can clock that and be like, oh, okay, you don't want me to know much about that person, or you only giving me the negative parts of them because you want them for yourself. You're interested, you like them, you might have a crush on them. Okay, ciao, fine, whatever. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it's cool. But that's what this gives. This Queen of Swords in reverse has like a crush or a like, or they really see them, they really want to be the one for someone. But the destiny, the chariot's in reverse for that. It's not their path. It's not for them. So they become overly critical of anyone who might actually be an option for whoever this person is, whoever they focus on, or somebody who always got something like negative to say. Anyway, I say all that to say it's like that kind of a thing. And that could have been the distortion and the illusion that someone created. Told lies about somebody who was maybe, if this isn't you, Libra Scorpio, maybe somebody who was interested in you, or you were interested in. And sometimes when that happens, you do kind of have to, and I mean, depending on the situation and the severity of it, don't let, if you feel that in your spirit that somebody is just kind of giving you information about someone that's like all negative, like they have nothing positive to say about the person, yet this is someone that they hang around a lot, you know, if you pick up on that intuitively, and if you are still interested in that person, get to know them yourself. You know what I mean? Don't let a mutual person kind of stop you from getting to know somebody, because that could just be that person's experience with them. Because in my experience, about 8.5 times out of 10 that has happened, the guy isn't interested in the mutual friend. The mutual friend can't take a hint and don't be taking clues and really be a little in their delusion around it. So it's like they don't want to see you with that person, because then it really confirms the reality that that person doesn't want them. So it's almost like somebody's doing whatever they can to stay in a reality where they're still an option. Child, what is going on? Two of Swords. Yeah, trying to distort which way to go. I don't know, this way or that way. Really, you could come over this way. You know what I mean? It's like, well, that way is not good and that way is not good, but if you come towards me, it could be real good. But that's not the destiny. That's not alignment. That's not alignment. Yeah. Okay. So again, the Nine of Swords. Somebody doesn't want to end that reality where they are an option, or that they don't want to live in a world where whoever this person is, because it could just be one person, a friend of yours, somebody, again, y'all know mutually. They don't want to live in a reality where that person doesn't want them, or that they're not the one for that person, even though it's probably been made very clear and very obvious that that's the case, that they're not. They can't accept that. Okay, so again, if you got somebody kind of in your ear about someone you're interested in, just get to know that person for yourself, child. And maybe that's why it's like, okay, now I can't trust you, because when you get to know that person, it's like, oh, that's not me. I ain't never did that, or, you know, no, that I've never had that experience with a mutual friend. Like, what are they talking about? Right, there you go. The proof will be in the pudding. Temperance energy, Page of Swords with the Hermit, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Right. It's something about that Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that's literally what someone's just trying to do. Sustain the idea or the world that they're still in the running for someone's heart, or they're still an option, or it's not that that person doesn't want me. They just don't know that they don't want me yet. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, no, they really just maybe don't want you. Maybe that's just actually what it is. Okay. Yeah, whoever this Queen of Swords in reverse is, they need to do a lot more soul searching with the Four of Swords and the Hermit. Okay. Okay. Child, let's get out of this. Show me the Queen of Wands. Ten of Wands in reverse. Well, kind of challenge. Crossed. Right. That could be what someone is starting to sense. Whatever Ten of Wands, whatever sort of burden, slow down, energy, I would even say for this to come under a Queen of Wands, somebody could have been sending spell work to these options around this person. Or again, if this is a mutual friend of yours, they might have been attempting to do spell work on you to keep you from getting to know the person that they actually want, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's an end to a friendship. Once this comes out, or once you realize this, or whoever realized this, whoever was friends with this Queen of Swords in reverse, or again looked at them as honorable or having integrity or credible, that comes to an end. Yeah, it's three people. This could even break up a friend group. Yeah, it's like, you know, I like so-and-so. And it's like, yeah, but so-and-so doesn't like you. And not that that's a reason for you to go and talk to so-and-so. But if you and so-and-so actually have chemistry, then... or, you know, actually have a connection, or there is something there, child. What? I don't know. I don't know. Judgment, yeah. Devil energy. Somebody just doesn't want to see you get... I hate to say that too, because yuck. But somebody doesn't want you to be chosen. Heavy air quotes, okay? Somebody wouldn't be able to handle whoever this third party is between you and them choosing you or being interested in you equally. Yeah, it's like somebody's like, oh, you're not their type. Nah. Or to this person, maybe this is what is revealed. It wasn't you inquiring. There could be a mutual friend that y'all have that might be interested in you or someone you know. Okay. But this friend went and started like maybe spilling your tea or spilling your business or trying to paint you as unstable or unworthy or like something wrong, or oh, you a hoe, or oh, this, and they got a lot of problems, like oh, they can't do, you know what I mean? Somebody tried to deter this person from being interested in you. And it's like, once you find out about it, it's over for that friendship. Clarify the Two of Wands. So that could be happening this season. Clarify the Two of Wands. Okay, hold on. Let me shuffle. The Page of Cups. Yeah, this person's going to want to come in and apologize. I didn't mean what I said. I didn't think what I said was going to bring about an ending. Why can't you just forgive me? Second chances have been really floating around here for air water energies. So I'm feeling that again. This person could want a second chance. Let's start over. But there's still a Queen of Swords in reverse. I just heard somebody can make money off of keeping chariots away from people. Again, back to that deal with El Diablo here. That could have been the deal. High Priestess. I'm confirming something that ain't really known, or that you wouldn't guess about this person. Or maybe your intuition was trying to tell you and I'm just confirming it. Eight of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and somebody sitting here in the Four of Cups around that Three of Cups. Like, dang, we can't be a Three of Cups no more. We can't be friends. But maybe it's a good thing, because then that distorted Queen of Swords energy is no longer in the mix to distort anything. So now you maybe do get an opportunity at love or a relationship that might actually be meant for you. I don't know. Could be. And even if it's not meant, this could actually be a soulmate. Yeah, King of Wands. Oh, yeah. Some of y'all, it might even come out from a space of like, you might have been interested in somebody, or somebody was interested in someone, and whatever the mutual friend was, or whoever knew them, you went to ask them, so what's up with so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they're terrible. They ain't got their ish together. They all over the place, blah, blah, blah. And then you might see that same person out with that person. Like, oh, so you're dating now? Wait, what? Right. So some of y'all, that it might be revealed in that way. Like, I thought you said they were this and they were that and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, somebody wants to act like, oh, they're just looking out for you. No, they're looking out for themselves. Clarify. Death of the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Two of Pentacles. And the Sun. Yeah. Somebody's true intentions is definitely going to come to light here in Cancer season when it comes to this situation. Or like, you know how sometimes you'll have people be like, oh, break up with so-and-so, like, let's be single together, and then they get in a relationship. I don't know. It's like a two-timey energy. Or a two-faced energy. Clarify death with the Nine of Swords. Justice. Yeah, somebody knows that justice is coming. Oof, for it to be under death. And for whatever spell work was sent to this Queen of Wands, they're getting a Four of Wands. And like I said, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and the Tower. A Tower is coming for this Queen of Swords in reverse. An unavoidable one. As the Queen of Wands steps through the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment gets called and brings in that Tower. Five of Swords, yeah, for all the lies. I'm trying to tell you, there was a deal. I can make you rich if you just distort that connection. If you just lie and say this. If you just block these two people from coming together. Two of Wands. With this Page of Cups. Thank you. The Emperor. Yeah, this is all centered around an Emperor energy. This could have been someone, again, connected to that Emperor. So this Emperor could have been interested in you. Or I don't know, maybe you're cross-watching and there could have been a Libra-Scorpio energy connected to an Emperor that was in reverse. Or doing this distortion about you. If you're cross-watching. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Because that was the whole goal. For this Queen of Swords to get this Emperor to offer them a cup. But the Chariot in reverse under the Four of Cups. That cup was never going to come towards them. It's not their cup. But just because it's not their cup doesn't mean that they don't believe it isn't. You know what I'm saying? Somebody believes they can manipulate and force it to be their cup. Ooh-wee. Clarify the Queen of Swords. With this Ace of Wands. Hold on. Yeah, Two of Cups at the bottom. This Queen of Swords in reverse wants to be in a Two of Cups with this Emperor. Whether they want to admit it or not. That's the truth. Yeah. This is a Queen of Swords in reverse where their emotions distort their logic. So that's what I mean. They're in a bit of a delusional state because of how they feel. They have an attachment to this Emperor. Nah, that's way too many. Hold on, Spirit. Clarify this Queen of Swords. And this Ace of Wands. The Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Or let's say this Queen of Swords in reverse has full understanding that that Chariot is not coming with this Emperor on it for them. It's like, if I can't have it, then nobody can. Yeah. They're definitely, whoever this spirit is, they're definitely a monitoring spirit. Like, they love to monitor people and get into people's business a little bit too much. It gives them a sense of a life, I want to say. Yeah. Can I just get one for the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands, Divine? Thank you very much. This fell on the Tower, the Page of Wands. And I feel like this Emperor might have been a little naive, which is why they were probably easy to manipulate. They might not have picked up on it. They could also have some sort of history with this Queen of Swords in reverse. So again, it's like they were a trusted source, big quotes, a trusted source of information. Oh, we've known each other for so long. Why would they lie to me? Because they've had a crush on you for so long. Or they really love you. Or they really want you. Ace of Wands, they want this Emperor. Super attracted. Whether they, again, and they maybe keep that under wraps. But it definitely has dictated how this Queen of Swords in reverse has dealt with this Emperor. Yeah, and like I said, out of the guise of, well, I'm just looking out for you. No, that's not the truth. You're looking out for yourself. You're looking out for what you want. The Ace of Wands with the Page of Wands from this Emperor. But right, if the Emperor don't want me, then I'm going to make sure he don't want nobody else. Like, that's low-key. That's the motion. Five of Swords. I'm going to make sure that then that Emperor isn't successful or has no successful relationships. It's almost like this Queen of Swords in reverse wants to be the last person standing. See, it didn't work out with all those other people because it was supposed to work out between me and you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's low-key the motive. Or high-key, or mid-key, child. All the keys. A whole octave of motive right there. Yeah, the mother line, ancestral work, healing, and individuation. That's exactly what this Queen of Swords in reverse needs to do. Start doing their healing work, child. Because this is very unhealed. Very unhealed of them. Heart healing, emotions, and time eases. I'm trying to tell you. This could be somebody who is jaded. Maybe this Emperor rejected this Queen of Swords. For some of y'all, you don't even know that a friend actually came in wanting to be your friend because of this Emperor. Well, the Emperor don't want me. So who do they want? Oh, they want that Queen of Wands? Well, I'm going to go be friends with the Queen of Wands. Let me go see what they're about. And then, again, because there is some sort of history between this Queen of Swords and the Emperor, Queen of Swords gets to go back and say, well, I talked to them, and they not really this, and da-da-da-da, and blah, 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 and I just don't see it, and da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, right. 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 But the truth of who this Queen of Wands is also shining through because they have a Wheel of Fortune behind them. And as the judgment trumpet is being called, a Wheel of Fortune is showing up for the Queen of Wands. And it feels like this Tower is showing up for the Queen of Swords in reverse. You also have a King of Wands out here. So there is a match. That's what I'm saying. You could actually be a soulmate to this Emperor. So whether it's a mutual friend that y'all have, whether it's a friend of theirs that then try to be your friend, regardless of the scenario and situation, you actually, or someone is actually, if I don't know, if you that Queen of Swords in reverse, Whoever's on the other side of this is actually a soulmate to this Emperor. And it's the right time for these soulmates to come together. So after the reign of this Queen of Swords in reverse, yeah, there still might be a little bit of hope. So whatever this Queen of Swords in reverse tried to do to taint this energy, I don't think it worked all the way, or it hasn't really blocked anything. Yeah, grounded, embodiment, and connection. Yeah, I just heard, I'm so disappointed in you. Yeah, somebody's really might be hurt that a friend, or who they thought was their friend, this Queen of Swords in reverse, did this. Or would do that. The blueprint is within with the next steps. Yeah, it's kind of like this Queen of Swords I'm hearing, well, what else am I supposed to do? Focus on yourself. Stop focusing on other people. Well, how am I supposed to, you know, yeah, it's like, I don't know, child. Somebody definitely just, I'll just say that. Somebody lives in a warped reality that fits their emotional narrative as opposed to the truth. Release the petals, transformation, shedding, and all change. Exactly. So this Queen of Swords thought they brewed up and conjured up a nice little storm, and that storm is coming right over the tower they were comfy in. Or the reality they were trying to build with being with this Emperor, that's coming crumbling down. Or the connection they had to this Emperor is crumbling or falling apart. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody needs to focus on self-care. Focus on themselves. Clarify the heart healing. Thank you. Yeah, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. I really do think that this Queen of Swords did this from a jaded space. Like, again, if the Emperor rejected them, they were out for vengeance. They wanted to get back at them. So, you don't want me? Well, I'm going to get with who you want, or I'm going to befriend who you want, and then make sure y'all never get together, and da-da-da-da-da. All because you're obsessed with an Emperor. Okay. Cool. I guess. Yeah. So this Queen of Swords in reverse needs to learn humility. Okay. Yeah, it's like their ego got involved, which activated this devil energy. So now I'm going to be a negative influence. That's what I mean. Somebody gets off on that, or somebody really enjoys being that. But they enjoy it because they don't see it as them being a negative influence. They're just asking questions, or they're just, you know, keeping it real, or they're just telling it like I see it. But it's like, you don't see nothing, child. All right. The child within, the mother, innocence, tenderness. Yeah, somebody could definitely have some mother wounds. Like, yeah, this is just a wounded soul, but that doesn't make it an excuse. But somebody's just doing this out of their own need to be nurtured, but they're like pinning all of that on this Emperor because that's who they want. That's who they desire. Even if that person doesn't desire them, they want to use their willpower to make that person want them because that's what they want, instead of just accepting, okay, that's not it, or that's not my person, or, you know, we don't feel the same, we're not on the same page. Humility, grace, let that go. Humanity, that Emperor has the right to say who they want to be with and who they don't want to be with. They don't need convincing that who they want is not who they should want. You know, a little too involved. A little too involved. A little too tentacly. This is like octopus energy from the Wild Unknown Oracle. Returning to each other. Compassion. Right. Right. So if there was some sort of slowdown and delay that happened between the Emperor and their soulmate, The Emperor and their soulmate are still going to come together. Innocence, forgiveness, and self-kindness. Yeah, unseen help, support, and community. What else? Hidden in plain sight, learning and teaching. Exactly. What needs to be learned is hidden in plain sight, but someone is actively ignoring it because, again, they're emotionally driven. They're letting their emotions get the best of them and the best of their logic. Right. So someone then wants to pretend like they're being supportive when in fact it's manipulation or it's distortion. And I feel like if there was anything, again, projected on with the Ten of Wands or whatever spell work was being sent to that Queen of Wands, they're coming out of that still innocent and tender and compassionate and devoted and humble with humanity and grace. It's like nothing has changed about that Queen of Wands. So everything the Queen of Swords in reverse was spewing on about when it comes to the Queen of Wands didn't stick. Can't be true, again. So then not a reliable source of information. So it's like somebody's going to be seen as envious or jealous when it comes to this Emperor. This Emperor might start to see that Queen of Swords that way and will distance themselves, as they should. Somebody show you that kind of green color in AI, you need to, yeah, back up. All right. Alrighty, my loves. Well, I'll leave it there. I really do hope that this was helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if anything resonated with you, if you want to share. And if you'd rather stay a little private, just leave your favorite rose emoji down in the description box so that I know you were here. I know you at least connected for the time and spent some time with me through this reading. I appreciate you, okay? And if you're a channel member, make sure you use those custom emojis. I love to see those in the comments. Thank y'all. If you want your personal reading with me, you can book that at cusproses.store. I have revamped my personal reading memberships on the store. By the time you see this, they should all be up. So go check that out. If you want a reoccurring reading with me every month, you can cancel at any time, okay? But join if you tend to resonate with the messages that I bring out here, okay? Or find my readings helpful in any way. And I thank you guys so much for nurturing our sanctuary here with those comments, with your likes, with your hypes, and your subscriptions. There's other ways that you can gift energy exchange here on the channel. That's all also linked in the description box below. Make sure you shop your merch while you're at the storefront as well. And I'll see you all next season. All right? Love you lots. Namaste.